Hello everyone, this is Urvashi Chauhan. Welcome back to another episode of Courts Today by Livelaw, where we bring you the latest developments from all courts across India. Let us start. Starting with an update on the incident from a school in Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh, where earlier this month, a teacher was recorded asking other students to slap a Muslim student in the class. Following the incident, an FIR was registered against the school teacher and a writ petition was filed in the Supreme Court seeking proper investigation in the case. Today, the matter was taken up by the Supreme Court bench comprising Justice Abhay S. Oak and Justice Pankaj Mittal. The court today observed that there was a prima facie failure on the part of the state to comply with the mandate of Right to Education Act, which prohibits physical and mental harassment of students and their discrimination on the basis of religion and caste. That this was the worst kind of physical punishment imparted by a teacher. The bench expressed dissatisfaction with the manner in which the Uttar Pradesh police had dealt with the case. The FIR was registered after almost 2 weeks after the incident. FIR had omitted the allegations made by the victim's father regarding communal targeting. Therefore, the bench directed that the case be investigated by a senior IPS-ranked police officer. The bench further directed the state to provide counseling to the victim student with the services of a professional counselor. The court stressed that the other students who were asked by the teacher to beat the victim also needed to be counseled. The matter will be considered next on 30th October. Stay tuned with us. In the next update, the Supreme Court today dismissed a petition challenging the decision of Union government to reduce cutoff for postgraduate medical college admissions through NEET PG 2023 exam as 0 percentile. Last week, the Medical Counselling Committee, that is MCC, announced the decision of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to reduce the NEET PG qualifying percentile. This was to allow all medical graduates to participate in super specialty course admissions, aiming to address vacant PG medical seats, which is a persistent issue in India. The PIL was filed by a lawyer challenging the decision. The bench questioned the locus standi of the petitioner as without being an aspirant, how would he be affected? To this, the lawyer replied that the matter concerned healthcare services and that the decision would affect the quality of medical services. However, the bench comprising CJI Chandrachud, Justice Manoj Mishra and Justice JB Pardiwala expressed disinclination to entertain the matter, and on the point of locus standi, the petition was dismissed. The Apex Court today passed an important direction while hearing a batch of petitions relating to the ethnic clashes which have been going on in the state of Manipur between the Meitei and the Kuki communities since May this year. During the hearing, senior advocate Anand Grover informed the Supreme Court that lawyers appearing for a particular community were being threatened, attacked and prevented from appearing before the Manipur High Court, and that they must be provided with protection. But senior advocate Ranjit Kumar, appearing for the Manipur High Court Bar Association, and the Bar Association president who was present in the courtroom, refuted the allegations. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the state of Manipur, said that as per the report filed by the Registrar General, in 30 days, more than 2,600 cases were listed for hearing, and the facility of virtual hearing was made available every day. However, in order to dissipate any apprehension regarding the full access to the Manipur High Court by members of the bar, the bench comprising CJI Chandrachud, Justice JB Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra directed the bar associations to not prevent any lawyer, regardless of their community, to appear before the courts. The bench clarified that the direction was not passed on any complaint, but merely to caution all lawyers to ensure that access to justice was not prevented. The bench further added that any violation of the direction would amount to contempt of the court's order. In another update, the Supreme Court today extended by 2 months interim bail granted to former Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister of Kerala, M. Sivasankar, on medical grounds. As you know, Sivasankar was arrested in February this year by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the alleged Life Mission money laundering case. This mission project is a housing project initiated by the Kerala government for the homeless. Previously in August, he was granted interim bail for 2 months on medical grounds. Today, senior advocate Jayant Muthuraj, appearing for Sivasankar, informed the court that one surgery was complete and presently he was in rehabilitation. After that, in the second week of October, he requires another spinal surgery. Though Additional Solicitor General K.M. Nataraj opposed the application for extension, the bench of Justice A.S. Bopanna and Justice M.M. Sundaresh extended the interim bail till 5th December. A Chief Judicial Magistrates Court in Punjab has directed an investigation into an alleged incident of police officials committing unnatural sex, torture, and wrongful confinement against a lawyer. In this case, a lawyer along with another person was arrested, accused of assaulting a police team and deterring them from discharging their duty. In a 13-page detailed statement, the lawyer narrated the torture, injuries, and humiliating incident he faced at the police station. The court treated his application as a complaint under Section 2D of CRPC, as prima facie cognizable offences of abetment of unnatural sex and causing injuries in wrongful confinement and threat to his life and liberty were shown. The court referred to Apex Court's decision in D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal and observed that even the accused has fundamental right of life and liberty when there is infringement of fundamental rights of life and liberty of a person by functionaries of state. State is vicariously liable. Chief Judicial Magistrate of Muktasar Sahib Court, Rajpal Raul, thus directed the SHO of the concerned police station to initiate an investigation against the accused police officers and the culprits after registering a case against them. Andhra Pradesh former State Chief Minister and Telugu Desam Party leader N. Chandrababu Naidu has approached the Supreme Court in an SLP challenging Andhra Pradesh High Court's judgment which dismissed his plea to quash the FIR in connection with the multi-crore corruption Andhra Pradesh Skill Development Program scam case. Following the dismissal of the petition, a court in Vijayawada granted the Andhra Pradesh CID 2 days police custody of Naidu for interrogation. The Supreme Court today refused urgent mentioning of the matter. Though senior advocate Siddharth Luthra, appearing for Naidu, tried to highlight the urgency in the matter, but the CJI was not inclined to allow the mentioning today and asked Mr. Luthra to come tomorrow on the mentioning list. This year, Delhi University has introduced 5-year integrated law courses on the basis of CLAT UG 2023 score only for the current academic year. So far, the university had only a 3-year LLB course. In another update from the Supreme Court, it today refused to interfere with the interim order passed by Delhi High Court, which allowed University of Delhi to admit students in the newly introduced 5-year LLB course on the basis of CLAT. The SLP before the Supreme Court was filed by a student who demanded that the admission should be on the basis of Common University Entrance Test, that is CUET, held by the university for other courses, and not on the basis of CLAT, which is conducted by the Consortium of National Law Universities. The court granted interim relief to the university and allowed the students to be admitted to the 5-year LLB course because for the present academic year, the classes have already started. However, the bench observed that the matter requires consideration and listed it for hearing for a broader question, that is, whether CUET should be mandatory for admissions in all central universities or if such universities are at liberty to admit students through other examinations conducted by specialized agencies. In the last update for today, the Supreme Court again adjourned the hearing of the bail plea of Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Delhi government cabinet minister Satyendar Jain in a money laundering case. Jain was arrested by ED in May 2022 and was granted interim bail due to medical reasons earlier this year. The court today clarified that this interim relief will continue until the next date of hearing. Also, addressing the concern of the state that the AAP leader has allegedly been using delay tactics to push back his trial, the Apex Court directed him to diligently participate in the ongoing proceedings before the trial court. A bench comprising Justices A.S. Bopanna and Bela M. Trivedi was hearing Jain's plea challenging the decision of Delhi High Court to deny him bail in April. During today's hearing, an adjournment was sought on behalf of Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi representing Jain. Although the Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju did not object to it, he informed the bench that as many as 16 dates had been taken in trial court just to get documents under Section 207 of CRPC, and that the trial was being delayed. The bench said that pendency of proceedings before Supreme Court or any reason should not be used as an excuse to defer proceedings before trial court, and that Jain should diligently take part in proceedings and permit the case to progress. The matter will now be taken up on 9th October. Stay tuned with us. Thank you for joining us. If you wish to know more details about the cases I mentioned here, you can visit our website at www.livelaw.in. Stay ahead with quick legal updates only on Livelaw. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe and support us. You can also support us by donating through the thanks button at the bottom of our videos or consider becoming a member at just 89 rupees per month.